Unimaginable. Tinubu's government gives Nnamangdi Kanu one shocking condition for his release. My dear listeners, here is another interesting news we bring to your listening ears today. So good day from wherever you're listening from. Here is an unimaginable news coming to your listening ears today as Tinubu's government gives Nnamangdi Kanu one shocking condition before they can release him. So my dear listeners, going into the full details, kindly please ensure you like, subscribe to this channel and share. In a recent development, the Nigerian government has issued a conditional proposition regarding the release of Nnamangdi Kanu, the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra IPOB. Presidential spokesperson Daniel Buala announced that Kanu must formally renounce his advocacy for Biafra secession and pledge to cease all related agitations before any negotiations for his release from the Department of State Services TSS custody can commence. This pronouncement has ignited a fervent debate concerning its legality and the broader implications for constitutional rights in Nigeria. Critics argue that the government's demand infringes upon Kanu's fundamental right, particularly his freedom to advocate for self-determination. The contention is that such a requirement not only undermines the constitutional provisions that protect free speech and assembly, but also set a precarious precedent for how dissenting voices are treated in the nation. Daniel Buala, the presidential spokesperson at the center of this controversy, has a multifaceted background. Born in Canada, Buala chose to return to Nigeria to pursue his political ambitions. He is a seasoned Nigerian lawyer, political analyst, and public affairs commentator. Beyond his role in government, Buala serves as a legal consultant and arbitrator and is an active member of the Nigerian Bar Association. His international upbringing juxtaposed with his current position in Nigerian politics has led some to question the influences and motivations behind the recent statement. The legal community has expressed particular concern over Buala's stance, given his extensive legal background. As a member of the Nigerian Bar Association, it is anticipated that he would uphold the tenets of the Constitution and advocate for the rule of law. However, his recent remarks have been perceived by some as a deviation from these principles, raising questions about the balance between national security interest and the preservation of individual rights. The right to advocate for self-determination is enshrined in various international charters to which Nigeria is a signatory. Many legal experts assert that Kanu's activities fall within the ambit of lawful expression provided they remain non-violent. The government's insistence on a renunciation as a precondition for release is viewed by these experts as an overreach, potentially criminalizing dissent and peaceful advocacy. The historical context of Biafra adds another layer of complexity to this issue. The region's attempt to secede in the late 1960s led to a devastating civil war, the effects of which are still felt today. Kanu's resurgence of the Biafran movement through IPOB has rekindled discussions about marginalization, resource control, and regional autonomy. Supporters of Kanu argue that his agitation stems from genuine grievances that have been inadequately addressed by successive administrations. The Nigerian government's approach to handling separatist, movement has often been characterized by a combination of legal actions and military interventions in Kanu's case. His initial arrest in 2015 on charges including treasonable felony led to prolonged detention, sparking protests across various states despite court orders for his release. Kanu remained in custody, highlighting tensions between judicial decisions and executive actions. In 2017, after being granted bail on health grounds, Kanu disappeared from public view following a military raid on his residence. He resurfaced in 2018, and in 2021, reports emerged of his arrest and extradition to Nigeria under contentious circumstances. My dear listeners, now I've come to the end of our today's news. Please do drop by at the comment section and let's know what your view is all about